This is Anime Rush 357. This is just my One Piece manga theory for 863 upwards. I believe that Sanji and Katakuri, aka Dogtooth, is going to fight. And first, before I talk about Sanji and Katakuri, aka Dogtooth, let me talk about a bit more about Judge, because I believe that Judge is from the North Blue, and they rule the North Blue. Remember when Kuma said all the Straw Hats flying away? Remember Nico Robin she got sent flying to some island in the North Blue. Nico Robin was in the North Blue. And remember, the Revolution Army was there. So I believe that the Revolution Army took over the North Blue from the Vinsmoke, from Germa, and this is why Dragon is the most wanted man on in the One Piece world, because we all know that Judge is one of he could go to the revenue, so he's one of the world government, like countries in the world government, even though he don't have a country. So I believe that Judge, the Gamma 66 had a huge war with the Revolutionary Army, and the Revolutionary Army won. This is why Judge and the others don't have a home, because I think their home was destroyed on this war. Because I believe that's what's happened. I think we're gonna get a flashback, and somehow with Judge losing. And I believe, remember when we saw the introduction of Judge? I believe that those 4 kings is going to come back somehow in the story, somehow with Judge's flashback, because I believe that Judge is one of them prideful guys. Like when he gets pissed off, he cannot control himself. So I believe that those kings was Judge already ruled over them, and they was laughing at him because he lost his whole North Blue to some some filthy pirates, because they're kings. So they were laughing at him because he lost to some filthy pirates that they would call scums. So as the Judge always says, scums, pirates, filthy pirates. So they'll be laughing at him. So this is why I think Judge took the picture of standing over the 4 kings just to show that he still, no matter if he still lost the North Blue, he's still strong enough to hold his own. This is why he can still go to the revenue, and this is why he still got so much power to make Sanji's poster own your life, because you gotta have I don't think most kings could do that, because the king in Alabasta, I don't think he could do that, unless he's got to have something that the government needs, or something that the government is benefit from. And Alabasta, the only thing that they got is the weapon. I think it's Pluton. I can't remember what weapon that they have. And let's talk about Sanji and Katakuri. No, forget about Sanji and Katakuri. Let's talk about the Vinsmoke. Cause how they look like they don't have on no armor, no fighting suit. But I think that's what it is. I think they got armor or fighting suits, because if you look at their clothes, all of them has got these special type of clothes. So I think technically they got their armor, but it's not the fully battle armor. It's something that if anything goes wrong, they still can protect themselves, and from what they from what they do. So I believe that Judge and Big Mom is going to fight, and as I said before, Judge has got a zone type, one of the Mithrin type eagle devil fruit, and I believe that this devil fruit can control the weather. I think we've seen certain devil fruits that can control stuff. I think his one can control, like send forth lightning, lightning and rain and all of these things. So yeah, Sanji and Katakuri. Sanji and Katakuri is going to be the match of all. Because how Sanji dodged Katakuri's bullet. Let me explain Katakuri seeing the future. He can see the future, but he doesn't know what is going to happen. So as he saw puddings on the floor, and he doesn't know what happened to pudding, but he can see pudding's gonna fall on the floor. That would happen, and as he saw again that Sanji dodge, yeah, he could see Sanji dodging, but he doesn't know what bullet Sanji is going to dodge. He thought Sanji was going to dodge the pastor's bullet, but Sanji dodged his one because the pastor never got to shoot. But Sanji was already using observation haki to find out who's going to shoot. So he can see the future, but he cannot see how it's going to plan out. So as far as he can see, he doesn't know what's going to happen in that stage. Like how he saw Pudding fall down, he doesn't know what made Pudding fall down. He's still in confused, like he don't know what's happening. So I think that's what's happening. And let's talk about Sanji and his observation haki. Because remember, Sanji was training for Ivankov, and Ivankov had some special remedy that to make you stronger. And Sanji wanted that remedy. Remember, Ivankov said you've got to be on guard 24/7. Cause if you're not, we're going to put you in this special dress. And this is why Sanji's got strong enough legs to skywalk, because Sanji kick off is so strong that he's kicking the air. Same thing that guy did in Naruto. So Sanji is doing that. Same thing that CP9 did. So Sanji is doing that, and Sanji observation haki has to be on point because he don't wanna. Sanji is that manly guy. Zoro is more manly, but Sanji is the manly guy. You don't want to seem weak in front of ladies. So Sanji observation haki had to be up there for him not to go in that dress code. Even though we saw Sanji in the dress, but he never wanted to go in the dress after. Let's talk about Sanji with his Harleman haki. I believe that Sanji is going to mix Harleman haki with his Debliabdo. I think that's his name, Debliabdo. Because through this time skip, we see the Straw Hats using haki before the time skip, and previously through the time skip, we only see Zoro use haki in Dressrosa, because when Zoro cut, was it Brule or Mule? Zoro never used haki. Zoro just uses bare strength just to overpower her. Cause remember, we know that if you're strong enough to overpower the haki user, you don't need haki, because your pure strength, you just shatter their haki. So I think that's what Zoro used to Brule in Punk Hazard. Punk Hazard, and she couldn't fall back her body because Zoro overpowered her, so it's kind of hard for her to come back together. If Zoro used haki, he would have killed her. So I recently Zoro using haki against Pika. So Zoro used haki on his swords and his arms. So I believe that Sanji is going to mix haki with with his attack, and I think that that's going to make Sanji's attack much stronger. And I think Sanji is going to unlock his that bold hardening that the judge used. I can't remember the name of it, but I think Sanji unlocked it in Punk Hazard, or he's going to lock it in this arc, because Sanji is definitely going to need an upgrade. So I think Sanji unlocked that. I can't remember the name of that attack. Bold hardening or bone structure, or bow structure. I think Sanji is gonna activate that, and his devil fruit is going to mix his haki is going to mix in force with his Debliande. So it's still gonna be piping red, but you're gonna see Sanji's black legs. So I think Sanji might turn it into black flames, or he's gonna have two attack. Probably one, both of them's gonna be ornament hockey, but one's just gonna be spiking hot red, and the other one's gonna be black flame, because remember you can use your hockey to infuse with your body, and same like how Luffy uses hockey to make his arm stretch further with his devil fruit, and he still uses hockey to make his devil fruit soft. So Luffy using hockey to make his devil fruit change forms. So that's what basically Luffy's doing. So he can make his hockey, make his devil fruit hard as he want, and make it soft as he want, just by using hockey. And I know this was a filler movie. Remember, what's that guy that likes to play the games with them? I can't remember. And he'd always like to take Chopper away, and he used that slow fruit. I can't remember his name, but they had a movie when a guy uses hockey to change the way of his brush, turn it into a sword. So you can use hockey to change the form of things. So I think, and Sanji versus Katakuri. I think Katakuri is Big Mama right hand, because Cracker has nothing on him. Was it Smooth? Snacks is ain't got nothing on him, but Smoothie and Katakuri, aka Dogtooth, I think they are the strongest Big Mama force. Big Bird, Moria, is that his name? Or Morgan. He knows Judge full backstory. I want to see what he's going to do in this when Judge start going angry, because I think when Judge start going angry, no one can control him. Same thing as with Big Mama. When she start going in a rage, no one can control him. As I always said in one of my theories, I think Judge is going to be on his deathbed and apologize to Sanji. Because I think in this arc, Judge is going to apologize to Sanji, and I believe that Pod is going to join and Reiju is going to join. So this is my belief, that Puddin and Reiju is going to join the Straw Hats. And then if Judge dies and the Invincible brothers get away, I think they're going to be involved in the Grand Fleet with the Straw Hats. But that's just hoping. Because if the Straw Hats do rescue them, I do believe that they're going to be joining the Grand Fleet with Monkey D. Luffy. But like, subscribe, comment below, tell what you think.